Everyone, it's been a while for me to record, but for you, it's probably been less than a day. We're back to Workers and Resource today, and I want to make sure we get a few things done. I haven't recorded in 2 weeks. Thank God I've been for like 18 episodes, but now it's time to get back into it. Today, we're going to work on everything we possibly can. We're probably going to try to bring more workers into the Republic from another border that we have not touched yet, and we have to figure out if we're going to do a jump cut or not. So we're going to let it go, start up right away. But hey, you know the things I always ask. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please hopefully debate the idea at the end of the video. If you like what I did, hit the button down below that you think is appropriate. If not, it's fine. But I always have to ask because no one else will. Remember, I don't beg for my subs. I try to earn them. So let's go into the game. Whoop. I'll reduce this down even more. I'm still trying to fix this camera thing. I have to ask my buddy Silky what's going on with that. Now, there's a lot to do. I have not let anything... I didn't even unpause the game in a while. Ooh. No, not well, faster might work. I'm not against faster. Missing resource gravel. So we did the storage areas. That's all done. The sewage treatment plant is almost up and running. It isn't needed yet, obviously, but we're trying to get things done so we can actually let this area build. And I am letting more and more of it build. Right now, all the sewer is being constructed. Some of the buildings. I also put some roads into upgrade mode. And I think we're going to keep that going because gravel is something we produce. And oh, of course, rain. Oh, it's March here in the States. It's like in real life. Rain and snow and cold and oh God, why? Yeah. It's been happening a lot here in real life. So I do want to add a few things. One is over here. I noticed this area doesn't have a distribution center for this or this. And I want to make sure I get that up now. I'm going to copy 2 of these and build them now. I'm going to put one, I think here is fine. And one right next to it. I think 3. I like the threes. I'll build that. I'm also going to upgrade a road. I think this road here should be upgraded. We have some people running around, but I am worried about this bus stop, so I'm going to not cheat it, but I'm going to make sure it's a little easier for myself. I'm going to draw a road here, and then I'm going to upgrade this entire road here. So I'm going to do this one, build gravel road, use my own resources, and go like this. I'm going to get a few of these up and running, just to make things easier on the top, easier on itself. Now why? Mostly because of traffic patterns. This one road here I'm not going to touch. What the heck's with that? Oh, it's a gas station. So they'll come and do this. There's a lot of trucks up here that can move and run. As you can see, I'm already moving. I also figured out what happened. I did find out with my buddy Tar, and I was looking, and I remembered last time I played this game, trash was not in it. And I was looking over here at some of these trash areas, like right here, this is for small containers. You don't want that. You really don't want, unless they changed it, but I'm seeing like mixed waste. I want to put construction waste, but I don't think I have an option for it. So instead, what I'm going to do is in this area, I'm going to try to find an area to dump down a large one. Big container, large. I'm going to try to finagle it in. Where? I don't know. Maybe here? That might fit perfectly for the, because there's one there. And then put another one up here if possible for this. I'm going to flip the view around. I don't usually do this. I'd love to finagle. I don't know if it's going to work. If I put it in here, like this, I don't think it reaches the front door. I think, ooh, wait. Nope, that's part of the building. I love how you see like there's nothing there, right? But it's actually part of the storage at the end, and you can't put it there. Oh, I saw you. Oh my God, that's great. And I'm going to try to wait for these, what the hell is that? Traffic jam? Where? What's your problem? You are going to the coal mine. Oh, of course. And there's no way to get there because it's put all the roads in construction. Okay. Well, at least it told me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a little shunt right here. I said shunt. Shunt. So you know why I have to say that, because YouTube is stupid. Like that. And that should take care of it immediately. There you go. See, dirt roads, a lot of people think if you put them down, you can't take them back up. That's completely bull. They're meant to be dirt roads. They're temporary. They're detours. And then when you're done with them, delete them and then use the reclaim tool, which is right here, which almost no one does. Restore soil. Put that on it. It'll get rid of all the dirt. It doesn't cost you anything. And then instead of leaving, basically the roads will look like this if there's stuff next to them, even though it's not there. See underneath it, there's those little white soil with little bits of grass. It'll restore it to this. It'll take some time, but it'll get it back to normal. And people like have very old republics, and I'm like, you know that tool exists, right? They're like, what tool? It's right there. Also, this is being built. I don't think I want to put the time into it, but at the same time, if we're going to get more workers, we can get gravel out of this, and we're having a huge amount of gravel being used right now. I'm going to keep that in my mind. We're also building 2 warehouses. I also want to build a couple more back here and make this area kind of a row of warehouses. So I'm going to try to put that in here right now too. I love the idea of getting more and more and more. I'm not going to kick the road on purpose. I don't want them taking the shortcut this way when the road, this one lets them go faster, because sometimes they will prioritize distance over speed, and I don't like that at all. It really screws up your construction area. I also wouldn't mind having here road cargo. What are they called? I think they're called, if I can remember correctly. It's been a while, chat. So give me a moment. Road cargo stations. There's multiple. You can attach them right into your buildings and have people pick stuff up. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. Yeah, I think it's a road cargo station. I want to say it is. If it gives like 4 spots. The problem is I see one way in, and I remember having multiple out, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. It takes a little bit more. This is the biggest one, so this is probably the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I can see multiple on this one. What you do is you connect it like this, basically. I'm not gonna do it. You connect it like that, and the trucks come in, and you connect to this one because there's 4 outputs instead of 1, so your warehouses don't get overwhelmed. Now you can still dump to the warehouse from 1, but your distribution from it is a little better. And I'm trying to remember. The problem is, what the hell were these warehouses for? They're built great. For what reason? I remember I was like, oh, I want to buy more stuff and bring it over, and I think it was for this, but I don't know if that's the case or not. Does anyone remember? I'm gonna scratch my back for 1 second because it's been a very long day of working out, and my body is just killing me. My wife and I have been working out for 8 weeks now together. And it's great. I love losing weight and getting in shape, but I don't like the whole, like, an hour or 2 later after the workout, like, everything hurts. I'm like, oh. The day after, yeah, that's bad too, but this one, I'm not in my 30s anymore. I'm not in my 20s anymore. Anyway, let's see, what the hell? I don't know what this should be. So instead of building more, I mean, I could build more. The resources don't cost that much, but I'm trying to think why I need these warehouses. I don't want to build them for the sake of building them. Like this one here is electronic comps, and it's full. This one here is mechanical comps, and it's full. Do we have that over here too? We do, and that's almost full. Not the end of the world. I know they're building this right now. I want this thing up and running. They're still haven't got to that. This is the sewage loading area, which I think I paused at. There's the one of the derricks, not derricks, wells. The wells are getting done. I think, yeah, they also finished that road just now while we're sitting here, and they're getting the pipes done. Yeah, there's so much being built right now. It's so stupid. There is so much being built. Missing construction stop is not assigned to a construction office. No workers or mechanism missing. How do you get from the road to here is my question. Like, there's not a road to it, so how do you get people to that? There's no connection road at all. Like, you know, I don't even know, actually. I've never thought of, oh, is it a path? It might be a walking path. It is. It is. This is a lot of things you don't know about, a lot of things I don't know about. And if you have a connection for a road or a walking path, if you don't connect either one, you're like, oh, it's so good, it fits right in there. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. I learned that the hard way way long ago. And yeah, I'm talking to myself a little bit because right now I'm trying to remember what some of the things were. Let's see. View messages. Missing electronics, gravel. I do know we have to start bringing in materials from the border. I think I remember now. I remember now. This warehouse here has food, clothes, electronics. I wanted to put it food, clothes, electronics, and then have another warehouse for fabric and plastics. And the fabric and plastics is for this because we're going to import it while it's cheap and let it sit there, but I don't want to go too crazy, so I'll put a very small truck on it. Okay. That makes a hell of a lot more sense. So I'm trying to figure out what I would do for an offshoot of this. And I think I'm going to build one general road cargo station and make it medium size and just let it attach and just kind of see what happens. You know, like just see. I'm not going to connect it over there, but I'm going to put it like back here, like this. Put it tight, and I think it's the control, and put it down. And they'll put a road up to it. I want to see what it looks like before I build a bunch of them, mostly because I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go over here all the way over, almost, stop, 1,000 feet, and go like this. This should work. And that'll let them get it. I want to put this to very high priority. I'll let whoever take it, take it. All right, now while that's building, and I'm building, I'm going to let more and more of this get built. I'm trying to wait to the last possible moment to let the big apartment buildings go up, because they'll have wear and tear from the people in them, and they have a short lifespan. So if I let everything else go up first, it won't hurt as much, and we might work out. I mean, the pubs, I just want the roads. I just want the roads done. I think we could put, right now, with everything going wrong, I think we could put a thing in here. Because I'm seeing an excavator here on site, but it's for this. It's not for this. I want to make the road in the middle gravel. But the only reason I don't click that is this. 270 tons. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's upgrade it now while I have a chance. I could put in there an asphalt road. You know what? I don't usually ever do that. I'm going to go right over gravel to asphalt. Here's why. That road is going to be so busy later on. It's going to screw up my traffic when there's actual stuff there. And we're going to use it actually kind of nuts, and we're going to go for asphalt road with streetlights and sidewalks just to make it a little easier for ourselves. It's going to take a lot of stuff, but I think the time savings we'll have later on in the series will make up for it. And yeah, it'll stop some things and some people get stuck, but I don't really care. Also, that's a small stand for garbage. I'm going to cancel that because I don't think we need it. We need a bigger one. We need... Yeah, there's the big one. I don't know how to do this. So what I'm going to do instead is cut this down in mixed waste and make it construction waste, and then put metal scrap up to like 4. I don't know about other stuff. I don't know what to put it into, to be honest. I'm going to give a little bit of each, like 2 of each. I don't think I'll need 2 of each, but I'll put as well like 4 number of mixed, because the mixed will be things like they can't separate. Like when you go down to the dump or you go down to the recycling center and you're like, oh, I have all this old trash that's like kitchen scrap. You can't recycle a banana peel normally. You have to throw it in the actual dump and actually recycle it into composting or burn it. And that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I think that'll be not a bad idea. I'll leave the construction waste up a little bit. I'll put these up to... No, that's good. That's good. I think that's good the way it is. Can I copy that? Copy settings from the building. Yes. Perfect. That's great. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, sweet. Let's see if that works. I know it's not probably the best settings, and if you have a better one down below, let me know. I don't actually know. I'm learning trash, car road maintenance, recycling, which is part of trash, and there was one more that's been added since I played last time that were not common, and I can't remember what it is. I think it wasn't water and sewer. Those were in the game. There's something else that was added. I cannot remember what it is. Oh well. So hopefully that road will go fast. I do got to make these super high priority, because if not, they'll take forever. And I want this done yesterday. I really do. All of it. Every little bit. You could probably set this before I did it, but oh well. Okay, there we go. For there. Let me do one thing and take one thing off my other monitor, which is driving me nuts. I have a 6 monitor setup, and sometimes it just drives me crazy. Okay, so that's done. That road's getting done. While the other roads are getting kind of built, I'm going to put a little expansion here. Not expansion, but I'm going to make these roads higher end gravel. So this area, which is doing pretty good. It's got 1,000 still. I also think we're going to upgrade this one or have another road over here and pull more workers over. How many workers are up here? 60. And this bus is going to take, what, all of them? It's going to take 67, so it is an 80-man bus. Yeah, we could put another shunt over, but we need to build it. So I think having a second road up here and letting the original road go from dirt to gravel might be helpful. I was watching this thing over just a little bit. I didn't even pause the game, and I was like, And I'm noticing the construction people take everything. They take it all. And because of that, this place, they have no workers. They almost never have workers, and it's driving me crazy. All All right, this one here, I'm going to copy the same settings over. Sorry, I zoomed out way too far. From this one, copy, right, and copy. Stop, and copy. There you go. Oh, you can copy before it's done? Oh, I'll be so freaking happy if that's the case. Okay, what are we at? We're at 15 minutes. All right, not too bad. I'm trying to keep everything up to pace. Now, these distribution centers are done. This one moves fuel, I believe. I could be wrong. Let me make sure of that. Oil fuel storage. So it goes there, and then it goes to the gas station, construction office, fire depot. So what I want to do is this right here is a bitumen storage area, which is not staying 100% full right now. That's fine. But I have another one over here now I got to worry about. And I wanted to make sure as soon as I could put another one up from the border and keep filling this one and making this the transfer point and not the border, because the border is getting overwhelmed. If we go there, though, or maybe even put another container here, we could use that as storage and not have to have more traffic down this line, which is very, very... Wow, they're already done the road. Look at that. Whoop. That's awesome. All right, so that's what these distribution houses were built for. I'm just trying to think if I should do that already. I think I can see it off here. All related vehicles. Import terminal line is this one. Has one vehicle on it and another line with no vehicle on it. Let me see this vehicle. So you're doing this and you're importing... You're going to the customs house and you're unloading here, which is perfect. You're going to the fuel oil storage and going to the other fuel oil storage. Where's this one? Okay, that's perfect. So I've got one truck moving bitumen over, which might be fine to leave it alone. I don't think we need more because we're about to use a bunch, but I think a lot of it is going to go into these buildings. Like these buildings, when they start going up, they need 47 tons of asphalt. That's the shopping center. Here's the hospital. That needs 13 tons. And then these prefabs need 19 tons each. It's not a tremendous amount, but it's enough to be like, ugh. Also, before we get cooking real hard, we should probably upgrade a couple more roads. I know the gravel's going fast, but this is going up. Last time we looked, it was 274 like 5-10 minutes ago. Now it's 329. And we've got a lot of construction. And I know this one here is not full of construction vehicles because I think I have to fix. There was supposed to be a bus depot, and I don't know where it is. That's a gas station. That's the bus platform. Okay. Where do you get your workers? Not a sign. It's going to be there eventually. Okay, so we have to make a determination. We have to fix this line and bring people here. And if I bring them all the way from the border up here, it's a huge trip. If I bring them to here, it might not be available. By the way, this bus depot, there's no reason for it to be here. I didn't do the trick I was going to do. This road serves no purpose. Oh, the mistakes I make. Don't worry, I'm sure you're all entertained. I'm trying to think what our next thing should be. All right, let's let this unpause. Keep moving. That's built. They're doing a bunch over here. I should start building my first prefabs, but I'm not going to. I love how they're going around again. I want this road upgraded too, but I think with this road being worked on, I shouldn't upgrade this one yet until this... Well, will that make a difference? Because if they come out of here, they can go down that way, or they have to go all the way over. Oh, well, maybe. Can you tell I'm, like, indecisive on it? Yeah, I don't really know. It's just kind of an episode of, like, bouncing around and trying to figure out my next move. I think I'm just going to go up here and do this. I know it's going to hurt, and I think with the range I have, I might have to put a temporary construction office up here, transfer all the vehicles up there, and then let them build this. If not, I'd have to pay for it with this stuff. I think I paid for this one normally with... No, I did it the right way. I can't remember. See, I'm looking at the border here. Foreign workers 8, 15, and they keep just dumping everything to this place. There's 42 there, just in time for another bus to come up the border. If I put another one up there, I think we'd be fine. I kind of want to do that because I mean this is a road depot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a road depot. So all we need to do is put a bus depot up there. I wonder if we have the range for it. Let's go take a gander. I mean, why not? I didn't realize there was gravel there. I missed it. Huh. All right, whatever. Boop. Dirt road. Let's go like this. We're going to go kind of like... I was going to go this way, and I think that's still okay. That's a small gravel spot. I'm going to go like this. 1,000-foot length. Jesus. What a huge amount of room. Now I could go, I went around I went around this. I could go as quick as I could over. And I'm going to go out here just because I want to make sure when the roads, I don't want to have to put more roads out later on as much. Traffic jam? What now? There's a traffic jam. Why? What's your problem? You have a traffic jam. Oh, crap. Okay, there's import line. Let me see the import line. 4 of them? That's true. Is there anything else that takes coal besides another storage area for another gravel production area, which I don't want to build? Cement takes it. Asphalt does not. Concrete does not. Well, we could turn this back on. That might be a good idea. And I know I built these wrong, by the way. I thought with them pulling it'd be fine. It's completely not fine. No. There's no fineness about this at all. This should be 1, and then off of the 1 should be another piece, which I could still build, and it would keep both running 24/7. I don't want to do that yet. I like being able to turn them on and off. For now, what I'm going to do, since this is kind of high at 1200, I'm going to turn this on just for a little bit to use some coal. And then turn this one off. And that turns that on, which turns this on, which turns that on, which means we have to start importing coal to this thing. Which, there you go. They're going to start burning some coal to make some storage for cement, which we have a decent amount of. It's not the most ideal solution. It lets the coal keep being used just gently. If the trucks sit there and they wait to unload it, they're not costing me really anything. I don't think that's a bad thing. All right, let's go back to our little expansion over here. Not expansion, as it were, but more like an import line. Yeah, I'm going to go out like this. And then I'm going to take the farthest one. No, not the farthest one. I'm going to take the closest one. Like that. Now, can I build a bus depot? I'll bet you I can't. I wonder if I could tell them to assign it and make them work forced up that way. I wonder. I've never, a bus stop? Sure. Let me just copy this one, actually. We'll go to the pipette from Anno. Same thing. We're going to have them deliver right over here. I want to move it back just a little bit so it's not in the way of all this crap. And a little bit of distance will let the people, by the time the truck goes back and forth, it won't be running into itself or saying, oh, I have nothing to do. Because you can't tell it to wait for workers, which I really think is kind of bull. Now, let's see if I can get this thing assigned to this construction office. Probably not. I can? Oh, that's... Really? What's the distance? Wait, I gotta see this. Tool for measurement. Show train height. No. We're gonna go very squirrely. I want to see. Holy crap. 13,000 feet. And that's not taking effect all the roads. Wow, man. No, we don't need that. Wow, that's... Okay. I mean, they'll do it. It'll take forever, but I mean, they'll get it done. And then we'll get the thing up here, and the road depots are already here to buy stuff. I think a gas station... Oh, that's true. Oh, there's a free gas station here. Oh, I'm importing fuel. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I need to fix that. Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to put a couple things up here. I might as well fix this, you know? It's like I went through everything I could, and I forgot about this thing because we haven't used it in so long. Let's go for refueling. Let's go for a 28 years, 29 tons of full fuel versus 58 tons of fuel. If I put 58, that's a bit much. I'll put a small one here. I'm going to put this one like right... I mean, we don't need this border. It's junk. I'm going to put one basically here against this wall because there's no reason to. I don't need this hill, right? I'll put that right here. And I'll assign the same office to do that one too. Now, they'll do both of those. It'll take them a while, but I think the other thing I want to do is maybe put a second road in here. A shitty little dirt one, and then upgrade this road. Man, that's a lot. I know it is. I'm not going to put it up to the asphalt. I'm going to put up the other stuff. And thank God we got the traffic signal thing. Okay, that's all done. Delete all these now. And I can turn those messages off. I just keep getting rid of them. See, that's getting done. We need more mechanical part. We all need is work days. I have to fix... Part of the reason I'm doing this is to fix the worker issue. We have a giant work. I could buy it. Since I'm not on the mode, the realistic mode, I can say I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to. I'm going to force myself to take the time. Now let's go look for 1 minute. I know some of you wait for this part of the episode. Economy and trade last month, which was November. Imported resources, mostly steel. 142 tons at $49,000. Fuel, 17 grand. Electronic comps, mech comps, bitumen, all over 10 grand. Everything else was so low, it doesn't even really matter. I do think it might be time, before I forget, to set up a few more... No, I can't put those warehouses up. This isn't done yet. I was going to start importing very small amounts of stuff for here. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. I know what they need. Like, they need all this stuff. Plastic, mech comp, electric comp, electronics, and fabric. So the only one we don't have in abundance right now is plastic and fabric. And electronics. We have electronic comp and mech comp out the wazoo. So we could dump them, like, let's say the farthest ones away, because we already have a line for it. I think it's going to need a distribution house. As weird as that is to say, I think it's a good idea. I mean, we have a tremendous amount of this stuff, right? And I'm moving it all over the place. By the way, we need to make an oil deep refinery so bad it's stupid. All right. Because the refinery up here would be all the way over... I think the way oil refinery would be over here. Look how far that is. It's like double the distance of our town. It's not a good spot. There is a little bit of oil here, but that doesn't mean it's a good spot for oil refinery. The oil refinery should be near the coast, so we can actually export it if we make too much. If. Domestic consumption is going to swallow everything whole. Well, they're already getting it done. Impressive. I don't really know. I think what I'm going to do, between this episode and next episode, I'm going to let time move forward, like, maybe to the point where this town is basically ready to go, and I don't want to build anything else. I mean, you've already saw the one thing I built. I could build another road out here, which would not be the end of the world. I wonder if they're making progress out here. Nope, nothing yet. I'd be surprised if they can even get out here, to be honest. Oh, they're on their way. They're on their way. Yep. Yep. And there's the yep, there it is. Yep, they're on their way. Oh, I love it. I love seeing... Like, so few games do that. They'll put, like, oh, here's a work order. They run over, and you'll have, like, a guy hammer at a stone wall with a hammer. And you're like, what the hell is he doing? And then they'll have another guy with, like, a bulldozer just go back and forth in the same spot 50 times. And I'm like, what is this? This game is like, no, every single piece, every single stage, all of it has to be brought over, and you'll see some kind of visual representation. And in the next patch, which I think they just put out, they actually will show the workers at the buildings. I don't know if mine's going to be able to have that. Because here's the workers here. We should start... I think we should see them. Man, you can see the crane building the super tower. Oh, my God. Isn't that so cool? Oh, that's so cool! Oh, my God. I love it. As a kid, when I played SimCity, this is the kind of stuff I thought in my mind. Like, stuff's being built. So you already got that one done. The roller's done. What does it need left? It needs work days and a little bit more... It's a stand unfinished road. What are you waiting for? Oh, you needed everything. Never mind. Look at that. Okay, as soon as that's done, I can open up another building. I'm not sure which one I should do, but... I don't think I want to put gravel roads onto these tenements. I could. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's just like, eh. Construction stopped. On what? You just need work days? I hope it's that one right there. It's gotta be. It is. It is. Please show me the workers. I don't think it's the patch is hit yet, though. Nope, it's just they're using the crane. And done. The source is not set it yet. We're also trying to get this done right here. This one here, the electrical substation, is, even though it's high priority, it's not getting done, and that substation runs all of this. Most of this, by the way, it doesn't need people. There's a little bit of workers up here, which is going to screw so much up, but I figure one water tower or one water treatment plant isn't the end of the world. And remember, it's only a little bit of water, but I think we're going to need more. I mean, I have a feeling we need a lot more. I just don't want to touch it right now. I just want to get a starter, like this little bit up and running. All right, we're way too far into I didn't want to go over 30 minutes. We're over at 30 minutes. If you like what you saw today, please debate the idea of hitting whatever button you think below is appropriate. If not, thank you so much. Remember, next episode we will be doing our best to possibly do a jump cut and move a bunch of stuff forward. That way we don't have to worry about having literally what today's episode was, where we built a few buildings and kind of talked a lot about it, which I think a lot of you're willing to do some of it, but not all of you. Especially if you got to this part of the episode, let me know you did. Just say, hey, man, remember the time talk? And I'll make sure I give you a little attaboy or attagirl, because not many people are going to watch this far deep in an episode. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode.